feeling the soles of your feet on the ground and shifting the weight into the heels a little more than the toe bases. And with your heels connecting down, rooting down to the ground and even deeper into the bedrock. Breathe in and lift your arms. And as you breathe out, bring the hands down the center line into a forward bend. Then inhale to look forwards and stepping into down dog, to walk through the feet, seeing if you can breathe steadily and slowly so that the stretching on the back of the toes of the bent leg and the calf on the straight leg, that happens slowly as well. And as you inhale, slowly hoisting the hips up to the ceiling as the heels lift away from the ground. And then if you let both heels come towards the ground and bring the shoulders forwards into tall press-up posture, and only staying here so long as it is strengthening. And if it feels anywhere near depleting or exhausting, then coming into child and breathing there. And then bringing both knees onto the ground if you're still in plank and coming into child, but looking forwards. And as you sit on the heels, reach the rib crest forwards, creep the hands forwards, and let's just do one swooping cat. So spread the toes, spread the fingers, keep the tops of the feet on the ground as the heart skims the earth right between the hands. Press up onto all fours and then push down through the hands to spread the shoulder blades. Bring the chin towards the chest and tuck the toes under. And if you hover the knees above the ground, bringing the navel towards the spine, seeing if you can begin to connect in with the pubic abdomen and that feeling of containment as you slowly lift the hips and the knees into down dog. And then from down dog, bringing the right foot between the hands, followed by the left. And if you bring your legs together, squeeze the knees together as you sit back into the heels and come into Utkatasana. And again, just moving very slowly from Utkatasana. So lean back into the heels, start with the hips low and root the heels to the bedrock, lifting the pelvic bones away from the thighs so that you find the containment in the pubic abdomen and keep the heels rooted into the bedrock and the pubic abdomen contained as you come all the way to standing. And when you get there, bring your hands into fists like a superhero on your pelvis. keeping the heels rooted to the bedrock and the pubic abdomen contained. Breathe in. As you lift your arms, you can stretch your fingers back up and then exhaling to a forward bend. Inhale to look forwards and then stepping into down dog again. And you can warm up the feet and ankles again, or you can come to stillness. Whichever you prefer. And then from down dog, coming into the tall press up or child pose or a little bit of both. And then letting the knees come to the ground if you are still in plank. Sitting back on the heels, but reaching the rib crest to the knees to creep the hands forwards and then stretching not just the fingers and the texting thumbs, but spreading the toes and keeping the toenails on the ground as you skim your heart towards the hands and then press up to all fours, pushing down through the hands to cat stretch. Spreading the shoulder blades, tuck the toes under again and just hover the knees just above the ground, connecting into the pubic abdomen. And then as slowly as you can tolerate, bringing the knees away from the ground into down dog. And then bring the left foot forwards, followed by the right. And then lowering the hips down, lean back into the heels to come into Utkatasana and really take the hips down as you lean back into the heels and seeing if you can connect not just the heels into the bedrock, but the pubic abdomen, your source of power, into the earth by lifting the pelvic bones off the thighs or away from the thighs, and then as slowly as you can tolerate, pushing down through the heels so that even when your legs are straight, you're still connecting the heels into the bedrock and the pubic abdomen as well. And then just briefly bring your hands into fists on your pelvis, lifting the chest, feeling the power of the posture and the mudra